Good morning, good day, good afternoon. I don't know what time it is in Central European time. It's 8 o'clock and we have a 12-hour practice and we start in Copenhagen with CHRISTIN Illeborg. And CHRISTIN is MBCT teacher and a Dharma teacher and at Copenhagen Insight Meditation. And you also started the Nordic Dharma. And in the Nordic countries, we have a tradition for practice also. It was called darkening. And that's where people sit together when the light is going into the darkness. And then you just sit in silence together. And so we, in our countries, we also have some traditions for looking inward and connecting to nature. And thanks for showing up, CHRISTIN. And
thank you so much, Luna. And yeah, really thank you to the Danish Center for Mindfulness for all your support and actually for creating this electronic space for us to meet and to share. So hi and good morning or afternoon, wherever you are, and no matter how you feel, you are welcome to this session with some guided meditation. It's really lovely to see you, and I'm just delighted to be here and really honored to have this opportunity to practice with you all. So yes, I'm CHRISTIN, and I'm one of the founders of Copenhagen Insight Meditation, together with Signe Glan and Gerrit Stokkelmar. And it is an open community for mindfulness and insight meditation and teachings, which is based on the early teachings of the Buddha. And it is really a big fortune to be a part of building a community. It's a real joy. But this morning, I'd like to offer some reflection and a guided meditation exploring what I call the beauty of belonging, and just to share some aspects of it with you and to set the tone for the practice, and just reflect for yourself how important it is for you or for us as being to feel that we belong, to actually be able to thrive and to flourish in our lives. And to me, belonging is a feeling of being safe and protected. It's like a refuge or a resting place. And this morning, just reflecting on these days that we have spent together, taking part of this gathering, I think we have been enveloped by such a hearty and wealth of knowledge, which very generously has been shared with us by many gifted teachers, but all with the same intention, I feel. It is this intention to decrease suffering for all beings, which is the very heart of mindfulness, isn't it? And in the depth of generosity lies the understanding that we are connected. We are connected through this sharing and receiving from one teacher to another, from one generation to another. Since ancient time, it has been this great cycle of generosity. And I think the teachings, they live on by being practiced and brought into being with our life, in our lives, formed and shaped by this time, of course. But the essence keeps running through us because it's really useful and helpful, these teachings of mindfulness. And in the depth of generosity lies also the wisdom of compassion. It is the knowing we will not find peace if our neighbor is suffering, or the people around us. If the world is suffering, we will not find peace in our hearts. And so we are connected through this insight, and these understandings can give a really strong sense of belonging. But of course, I think also that belonging can be quite difficult. So we might not have had this privilege of belonging. Or maybe we actually have a longing for belonging, which we can honor and rejoice in, as it might have been the longing that initially has led us to this practice of mindfulness, looking for our tribe, our group. I think this longing holds a lot of nourishment and strength for transformation. But first of all, we belong to the earth, we belong to life, and it is not something which we are to deserve. We are already here, and we have a place in the midst of it all. So I'd like to invite you to find a position that is suitable for you at this time. Just consider the needs of your body and find a good position for you. And let's sit together. So I'll offer some guidance, and there will also be some quiet periods too for you to just to linger in your presence and in the presence of everyone who is here. And feel free to withdraw a bit from the screen if you like, and just open up to the experience of being where you are, in the room and the space that surrounds you. Just taking your time. Welcome to close your eyes. Now and then you're also welcome to open your eyes and take in this lovely picture in front of you of all of us sitting together. And arriving more fully by taking a few deep breaths and bringing your attention to the body sitting. Knowing that you are sitting here now. And being aware that we are actually sitting together, even though we might be far apart from each other. Just sensing into this community, the circle, all of us sitting. And finding balance in the body by bringing the attention to the body, touching the ground, the earth, through the cushion if you are sitting on a cushion, or a mat if you are lying down. And just letting the earth carry you, hold you, and feel the sensations in the body being held. Allowing the body to be carried, to be held. Inviting the stomach to soften. And just let the shoulders hang on the body, softening. Sensing your face, softening the jaws. And just stay and explore for a little while the sensations in the body being held, sitting. Simplicity of sitting, being here. And sensing your spine, and letting your spine rise freely from the grounding. So the spine connecting the earth with the sky above us, and feel the inner space of the body. And kindly, with kindness, let the awareness rest in the body, just as the body rests on the earth. Let the awareness rest in the body, simply resting, coming home to the body, and staying home for a little while. Linger in your living presence. Receptive and open. Kindness, softness. And allowing the breathing to breathe itself. Just filling the body with this kind awareness and letting the body breathe. Receiving the sensations from the body breathing. Just receiving. Nothing really to do, but just to be open, receptive, sensing the body breathing. And stay with the body breathing for a few minutes, calming the body, coming home to the body. Just one breath at a time. Knowing where the attention is resting right now. And it is not a problem if it is out for a walkabout. Just kindly bring the attention home. And staying home for a while, breathing, being here. Very simple. Sitting, allowing, receiving. And feel absolutely free to stay with the mindfulness of breathing, or just sensing the body sitting on the earth. But I'd like to invite you, or actually invite you to invite yourself, or to play with inviting yourself, to welcome yourself here and now. To welcoming yourself. And maybe even to bring your hands together, welcoming yourself. Feel the palms touching each other, like a gesture of welcoming. Or if you feel like it, putting a hand on your chest, welcoming your heart to this moment of your life. It's a gesture of welcoming, sincerely welcoming your heart to this moment of your life. This moment that have never been. Welcoming yourself as if it was a dear friend that you have missed and finally is here. Welcome, just as you are right now. Just see if it's possible to welcome yourself and taking your seat, whatever that means to you. To take this seat. Here I am. To soften into your body. Sense a belonging in your own life. Welcoming yourself in your body. In this community that we're sitting in right now. Sensing that you belong to the earth in the midst of all right now. Sitting here, showing up. And see if it's possible to just let whatever comes up for you to be a part of this welcoming yourself as if it all belongs. Not excluding anything, not leaving a part of you outside, but really embracing whatever shows up for you. Sensations, feeling tones, thoughts, emotions. Like, oh, this too, welcome, welcome. It's all welcome, and breathing with this sense of including, embracing, and making a space for yourself. Holding the space for yourself and welcome, you belong here with care and compassion. And you can let this sensing of welcoming yourself be a part of this sitting, maybe in the background, and then returning to the body breathing, receiving, softening around the sensations, and including the sense of belonging, if you like, being here. And let the breathing be a way of homecoming. And just sit, breathing, welcoming yourself. And whenever you need the support of each other's presence, just remember that we are sitting together. Just softly open your eyes and taking in each of us sitting. And linger in the presence of each other. And whenever you need to return and connect with this sense of being held, being carried by the earth, sensing the body sitting, lying, being open and receptive for whatever is coming up for you. There's a part of you sitting this morning. Breathing, just really making this space for yourself, holding the space for yourself with kindness, with spaciousness. Just feel free to connect with the body, breathing. Receiving sensations. Maybe even the sensations from the stillness, from the quietude. Coming home to the body, breathing, sitting, sensing being here right now. And as you sit with your eyes closed, I would like to offer a little poem from Derek Walcott. And you can just let the words rain down on you, sensing it in your body, heart, mind. The time will come when, with elation, you will greet yourself arriving at your own door, in your own mirror, and each will smile at the other's welcome and say, sit here, eat. You will love again the stranger who was yourself. Give wine, give bread, give back your heart to itself, to the stranger who has loved you all your life, whom you ignored for another, who knows you by heart. Take down the love letters from the bookshelf, the photographs, the desperate notes. Peel your own image from the mirror. Sit, feast on your life. And just a little by little, if you feel like it, you can open up your eyes again and maybe stretch your body. So I'd just like to thank you so much for your kind attention and for your practice this morning. And I wish you all a lovely day with a lot of more wonderful practice. So yeah, I'll see you later.
Thank you, Christine, and to feast on the life when we decided that we will sing again. This is a time for break, but Joan will sing and we can join if it's possible. So I'll share this song we have been singing.
Thank you so much, Christine, for this guidance. And it's feast on life, yeah. Meet ourselves with our voices and awaken our voices this morning too. And sing the song in Danish. Levende verden, lysfyldte jord, klingende tid og sted. Midt i en ubrudt forbundet hav, lyd af liv, liv af lyd, lyt med. Verden er en salme, en klang. Verden er Guds stemme og sang. Lyt ind i mørke, lyt ind i lys, lyt ind i skyggerum. Mød og forankret i liv i død af en høj sang om kærlighed. Verden er en salme, en klang. Verden er Guds stemme og sang. Hellige stilhed, hellige lyd, himmelske toner fald. Her bliver vi til, bliver vi lys og salt, verdens kirke i et og alt. Verden er en salme, en klang. Verden er Guds stemme og sang. Thank you.